Hey! The practice today is heart opening Yin Yoga, and you will need a bolster and blocks for this practice. And before we start, I want to remind you that there is a bunch of information in the description of this video, so be sure to read it through. Maybe you find something useful there, maybe you want to join my email list, and I would love to see you in my inner circle. So welcome if you want, and if this is enough practicing with me, that's fine too. I'm happy that you are practicing with me. And then let's get started. So we are starting with sleeping butterfly. As usual, many times we start with the same position. So you will need a bolster for this pose. So place the bolster behind your back and then keep your knees bended and come lie on your bolster. Make sure that your shoulders are comfortable, and then you can have your knees opening to your sides so the soles of your feet come together, and you can lift your arms on or toward your shoulder level, making sure that your shoulders remain relaxed. You can close your eyes and just breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose. Let your inhalation start from your belly. Let your belly expand. Let your rib cage make more space to your inhalation. And finally, let that inhalation lift all the way up to your collarbones. And that's when you are on the top of your inhalation and at the point that you are starting your exhalation. So when you start to exhale, let your chest drop toward your spine, rib cage is sliding toward each other, and finally your belly also drops toward your spine. And continue on breathing like this, letting your chest expand, making your space to your heart area. We are opening our hearts today. We are opening our chest today. I always feel a little bit uncomfortable saying that we are opening our chest, because my Yin Yoga teacher, who is Indian, always said that why would you want to open your heart, because that would mean that you are dead. So ever since I have heard him say that, it's a little bit uncomfortable for me to keep talking about heart openings. But whatever resonates to you, it's the main thing. So continue on breathing a little while longer. Then you can start to slowly release yourself from this pose. Lift yourself up to seated position and come to your all fours. And from there, make sure that your knees are under your hips. And and we are making a little bit space with the next one. So we are first opening our right hand toward the ceiling. We will bring our right hand under the left. Your left forearm rests on your mat, and try to have your right upper arm on your mat. Place your head onto your mat, and you can have your bottom up, or you can come and sit on your heels like you are in child's pose, whichever way you want to do this. And then again, start breathing. Let your breaths deepen. Notice how the back side of your body is feeling when you exhale completely. Do you have any sensations on your right shoulder or back of your shoulder? And how are you feeling on the back of your heart? How does this feel? You don't need to analyze that any further, just know these things and continue on breathing, relaxing. Let all thoughts melt away from your mat. We have few more breaths here. And then slowly you can start to release yourself. And we are switching sides, so come to your all fours. Lift up your left arm towards the ceiling and bring your left arm under your right. Left upper arm on your mat. Right forearm on your mat. And your head resting on the mat as well. And again, you can have your palm up, or you can sit on your heels, whichever way you want to do it, and make sure that you are doing this the same way that you did the first side. And when you have switched the side, just notice if anything feels different comparing the first side. Again, let your breath deepen. And know that there is no rush. You can breathe in completely and fully, and exhale, emptying your lungs completely. We are making more space to the back of our heart for a little while longer. And slowly you can start to release yourself. And then we are continuing on to child's pose. So you can sit on your heels and start placing your forehead onto your mat. And you can have your arms on the side of your head or on the side of your body, side of your legs, whichever way you want to do this. And again, let your breaths make more space on the back of your heart, rounding your back, breathing fully and completely, and feel the sensation of letting go with every one of your exhalations, letting go of your breath, letting go of any unwanted feelings or thoughts, and just letting go all the muscle tension, or if you feel that you are carrying your body with your muscles, let all that melt away and find a state of being, just being and relaxing. We have a few more breaths here. Then you can start to lift yourself up. And for the next pose, you will need your blocks. And you have two options for this. So we are doing melting heart. So the first option is to bring your elbows on the top of your blocks, like the top end of your block. And from there, have that feeling that you are bringing your triceps on your blocks. And then sit on your heels, and you can stay there and find a comfortable place for your palms. They can be on the back of your neck, Or if you want to do a little bit more intense version, you can come to your all fours, and from there start walking your hands on the top of your mat, bringing your chest and chin onto your mat, and doing your melting heart from there. And also notice the gap between your arms. Is it the shoulder width, or is it a little bit more wider? Or do you want to maybe bend one of your arms? That will take the pressure off from your shoulders. So take your time finding a comfortable place for you to stay here. So you are able, even here, you are able to relax and just kind of like melt onto your mat, letting all the muscle tension go. Giving your muscles permission not to carry your body, but to relax and open. We have a few more breaths here. And then you can slowly lift yourself up. And we are doing another chest opening pose, which is supported fish. So you will need your block or blocks. If you have one block, place it on the lowest level, and it should be coming under your shoulder blades. So right under your shoulder blades. So you are placing your shoulder blades onto your block. And just like it's not the lower or upper edge of your shoulder blades, but like the middle of your shoulder blades is coming onto your block. And if you have two blocks, you can have the second lowest level, the block that comes under your shoulder blades, and the other one can come under your head, and that can be in the lowest level. And your arms can rest on the side of your body, and you can have your legs straight, and then find your breath. Let your breath or breaths calm your body. calm your mind so you would be able to find the state of being. Just resting. We have still few more breaths in this position. And then you can start to release, come up to seated, remove the blocks, and we are moving on to supported bridge. And again, you can have your block on the lowest level or second lowest level, and you can have your knees bended and lift up your hips and place the block under your tailbone. And take your time finding the right place for the block, and then try to have relaxing sensation on your legs. So even though your legs are kinda carrying yourself, try to find a state that actually the block is carrying you and the rest of the body is just resting on your mat. And let your body and muscles relax. Let your mind quiet down. If you find your mind wandering, you can just gently push all your thoughts away and come back to your breathing. Let your breath anchor you to the current place, to this moment. We have a few more breaths here. You can slowly release yourself, lift your hips up and remove the block. And from there, come lie on your belly. We are moving on to half frog. So you can start bending your right leg to your side and place your head onto your mat. And try to have your knee and your ankle in line. So you are opening your leg or your foot to the side also. It's not just your knee. And then again, find your breath. Just breathe here and let your body open. We have last breaths here. And then you can release and switch sides. So now you bend your left leg to your side, having your ankle under your knee. So straight line from your knee to ankle. And then you can maybe, if you had one cheek on your mat on the first side, maybe turn the other cheek now. And continue on breathing and relaxing. And even though you might feel that you are not doing anything here, know that your body is doing stuff. So just continue on breathing and being. We have last breaths here. And then you can start to release and come and lie on your back. And from your back, you can have your knees bended and keep them on top of each other and bring them onto your left, making sure that both of your shoulder blades are firmly on your mat as you are opening your arms to your shoulder level, turning your head to the opposite direction from your feet. Finding your breath and letting your breaths calm your body and mind. Enjoying the twist in your spine. Have last breaths here. And then we are switching sides. So bring your feet back to center. Lift your knees up toward your belly and then turn your legs to your right. Knees on top of each other, keeping your shoulder blades firmly on your mat and turning your head to the opposite direction from your feet. First, observing how this side feels today, how your spine feels when you are doing the twist on the second side. And then finding the state of being. We have last breaths here. And slowly you can release your legs back to center and find your way into your Savasana today. So straighten your legs, let your feet open outward a little, bringing your arms on the side of your body, away from your body, nodding your chin in a little, and finding a rest place here, having your body resting on your mat, giving your muscles permission to relax, knowing that your muscles don't need to carry you. You can just rest and be safe here, breathing fully and deeply, letting the wave of relaxation lift up from your feet all the way to the crown of your head, leaving your body heavier and heavier. The quote today goes like this: Man sees in the world what he carries in his heart. You can slowly wake yourself up, bringing little movement into your fingers and your toes, stretching yourself long, and then come up to seated position. Position where you are able to keep your spine straight and long, and your heart open. You can bring your palms onto your heart center, Lifting your thumbs in between your brows, make a little bow to say thank you. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. And we see each other again next time. And if you haven't already, remember to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. Bye now.